Hey YouTubers, good morning, Robb Moffett. Guys, I want to talk about this bicycle. Out of all the bicycles I have, it's my favorite. I have a electric bike. It's a Gladiator. It's big, it's black, it's bulky, it's heavy, it's aggressive, it's masculine. It's a good bike. One of my favorites. But this red folding girls bike is my favorite. And let me tell you why. First of all, it folds. It's really hard to find a man's bike that folds, that is not like a mountain bike. This has a little quick release cam right there. Also here for the seat, and you can also remove the handlebars real easy with the Allen wrench I keep attached to my little pump. So it's very handy. You can put it back into a Corolla or someplace in your apartment. Doesn't take up any space. It's very handy in that respect, and one of my favorite features. You'd be surprised how often the folding bike comes in handy. The next thing is, it only cost me 13 years ago like $160. You can get these now. For a long time they weren't being sold, but somebody started selling them on Walmart, identical design, for I think $230. I'll leave a link to it. And in fact, it's been updated. The other thing I like about it, I think it's a low theft risk. This isn't a popular bike people would want to steal. I don't think they normally come after women's folding bicycles. I really don't. It's easy to mount because it has a step through. If you put like a lot of stuff on the back, you don't have to, if you have bad knees or hips or something, you don't have to lift up your legs really hard. Also, like if you're on the bike and you drop something, you don't have to get off your bike. You can bend down and pick it up. So it's very handy. It's superior. Probably the main reason I like it is the superior comfort, because you sit up straight. I live in an area that's very flat, so I don't need to put a lot of aggressive pedaling to go up hills. I don't want a mountain bike. I'm not a racer. It's sort of like a Dutch bike in its comfort level, because you're sitting up straight and you have the handlebars, the old-fashioned. You don't have any stress on your wrist, your shoulder, your arms. It's superior comfort. It has 7 speeds. I found some bikes that are similar, but they're just like 1 speed. It has the handbrakes. It's got disc in the back, and it's got the calipers in the front, which is handy. Because you sit up high, you have excellent visibility, because you can move your neck around and see when the cars are coming, because they certainly don't see you. I think it's steel. I should have put a magnet on it, but I'm pretty sure it's steel. So that's more strong than the aluminum. It comes with fenders. It comes with a bell. Surprisingly, half the time when I'm behind people, I do the bell. They just get a big grin on their face. They don't get mad at me. Like when I do, I say, I'm coming on your left or something. They seem to respond more to the bell than they do my voice. The new model has a basket, but it's a wicker basket. I'm not gonna do the wicker basket. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm pushing it with the girls' bicycle. The new model also has a chain guard. It only weighs 36 pounds, which may be heavy to some, but it's a lot lighter than my electric bike. On most of the time on buses, if you want to take a bike on a bus, it can't be over 50 pounds. Even like, I think Amtrak, you have like a weight limit of 50 pounds. And so you want to be cautious of what your weight of your bicycle. And those are sometimes hard to find in the ads. It also has a very sturdy rack. It's not like the ones on dust bikes that hold 200 pounds, but it does the job. The only negative, after 13 years, the bottom bracket, it was starting to wobble, and I didn't pay attention to it. I really didn't know what was going on. And eventually I took it off, and I could see some of the metal had been wallowed out, so I put a piece of aluminum from a can and tightened up, and it worked for a while. Then it got a little soft again, and then I tightened it really good, and I think I'm eventually going to have to replace the bracket, which shouldn't be expensive at all. But I don't have the tool to take it off and so on. So there's a shop down the street, I might just take it there. But it's, out of all, I think I had 4 bikes in my apartment at one time, and this was my all-time favorite because of the comfort, the reliability, the ease of maintenance, and the pleasure of riding. I like to get a little MP3 player, play my music, my tunes, and just ride here in South Florida on the sidewalks, actually, or places in the street where there isn't any traffic, and just enjoy myself listening to tunes. And it's just one of the more pleasant things that I've come across. It's just a real pleasure. If you can get over the fact that it's a girl's bicycle, you can tell yourself it's a hybrid, or it's a Dutch bicycle, or it's a folding bicycle. But whatever, who cares? I did put a big basket here, but since you sit up straight, my back was touching it. I kind of sit pretty far back on the seat. This seat probably could have a little more padding. The newer model has a bigger seat, I think. But I'll leave a link to the one they're selling at Walmart now. It's an identical model, and it's like $240. I think it's a bargain by the fact that it folds. It's very durable. It's extremely comfortable. It's not fast. You won't go up mountains. I have taken it like off into the grass and mud by using the lower speeds. But you also want to put your mirrors on there because this car's, you're invisible no matter what. Yeah, it's been a really pleasant purchase. One of the favorite things that I have. So if you want to know why you should ride a girl's bicycle that folds, those are my reasons. I'm sticking to them. All right, guys. Hope this helped you. Take care. And on your left. See you out there.